Welcome back, everybody. My name's Rowan, and we're playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. So we're in the Shattered Sanctum. We got there the other day, the other episode. And Shattered Sanctum actually used to be a temple to Selûne, which is my character's goddess. He's a paladin slash cleric of Selûne. Maybe not the perfect combination, but we're making it work by using our potion of Hill Giant Strength, or elixir of Hill Giant Strength. That way we can dump strength and put our stats into both wisdom and charisma. Anyway, that's all been explained before. So right now we're trying to figure out how to get the spiders, this door open. And the spiders can attack the goblins. Ideally, right? There's a lever here. These guys are watching. But if I remember correctly, there was a room back here where the handmaiden of Priestess Gut down here. Yeah, there it is. Close the door so nobody sees us. Okay. Priestess Gut. There was a kind of like a shattered section of the floor that we can go through, and I think that actually leads to the spider cave. Priestess, or the Pulma, the bodyguard of the High Priestess, is already dead, so. Let's see, if I remember correctly, the cracked stone here, and then you can shoot this down or something like that. The cage has health, so it's gotta be possible. Let's see. There we go. Maybe. No? You can't. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Put the chains here.
I wonder who or what those chains are for.
Okay, and we do have speaks with the animals, so we should be able to talk to the spiders before they attack us. Hopefully. Gale, give us Featherfall. Jump down.
Intestines throb, blood whispers. Walk in death.
Can't afford to stay idle.
There we go. You have your wisdom. Okay, good.
Still breathing.
She can detect
Despite everything.
traps and stuff that are down here. Not that there are traps down here. I don't know. I don't think these spider eggs actually do anything. Yep, there's a cave exit, which leads to where? Let's see.
Yes, my desire.
I knew it!
Closer, my sweet. I will wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you.
Goblins are indeed delicious.
Delicious.
My character's probably eaten goblins before.
Cruel and sharp, yes. bindable and wrappable and biteable. Yes, you must open the door.
There's the door. And we open the door. Huh. Smithin. Okay. Let's see. How are we gonna open the door? We can probably do the... Probably unlock it with, like, lockpick it. We just have to make sure that nobody's facing us. I don't think anybody here is.
Defender of the people.
Alright.
No time to rest.
What we probably can do is talk to the spider.
You are safe.
What path lies before me?
Make the...
You are safe. We will not bite one another.
Ah, okay, I see. Alright, well, maybe Will can sneak.
Best foot forward. Going this way.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Strength in silence. Not a peep. They won't see me coming. Silence is gold. Toning things down.
Maybe that means we have to use the potion of invisibility then. There's already a lever. Okay.
All is ash and meat.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Direct me. It's my pleasure.
Let's try this way.
Defender of the people.
Still alive. So that's progress.
One with the weave. Ever onward. All
begins well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Hey, all right.
Someone let the crawlies out!
Aw. Well, that kind of makes me a little sad. They won't even get to kill one of them.
Dream in red.
Which way to the nearest library?
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? Have to keep going. Ready and willing. I've got a long road ahead.
I guess they're gonna have to go out the other way then.
Sharp as ever.
Quiet. On my stab.
Well, I'm kind of confused. They killed one spider. Well, at least he took some... Jeez. He took one of them partway down with him, I guess. That kind of stinks, though. Well, we wreaked a little havoc, I guess, in the camp, but they didn't actually kill any goblins. My guess is because we're on a higher difficulty. That's probably what the dealio is there. Hey, Volo. Let's go save Volo.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one on your own.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
We do good with intimidate.
All right, calm down. I don't want no trouble. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Dearest Elminster. Elminster? Who's writing Elminster? I must be brief, as I am under some duress. Having become the esteemed guest of a rambunctious host of goblins, I would, of course, rather be under duress than under a feathered duvet. For danger and adversity are the very ink in my well, so this is good news indeed. As you well know, there is no wit quicker and no tongue more silvered than that of your humble friend and scribe, humble. And by regaling my would-be foes with tales of goblin heroics, I've become an indispensable member of their tribe, namely their chronicler and bard. In this guise, I shall live among them a while, so that I may observe their peculiar habits and rituals as closely as possible. All of this shall, of course, be documented in my next magnum opus, My Life Among the Conquering Host, to be available at all good booksellers forthwith. An enticing extract is enclosed with this missive. I implore you to spread the word so that adventurers and curiosity seekers across the Sword Coast and beyond will be aquiver with anticipation of this life-extending and soul-enriching guide. And with that, I must depart. I am summoned to sing a ballad of my own composition, and the lady, yes, I call her a lady, who delivered the summons is rather impatient, not to mention well-armed. Truth be told, I believe she has some, dare I say, deep affection for me. She calls me her pigeon, and rarely strays from my side. Perhaps there shall be a chapter in my book regarding goblin marriage rituals. I balk at nothing in my quest for knowledge. Until we meet again, inform the world entire of my diligent research I am undertaking, and ensure word of my upcoming masterwork is on the lips of every innkeep in sellsword from Waterdeep to Baldur. Bolo. Rub that letter in his face when we release him. I meant to pick it up, sorry. Now we got a couple things in here, huh? Here you go, that goes to Shadow Hearts. Switch positions, thank you. Go, send to camp. There we go. Not what I wanted at all. Oh, okay. Banner's Delight, huh? They're just regular clothes, I guess. We got some more stuff over here. Oh, yay! Rot tomatoes. Woohoo! My favorite, man. That and rot carrots, of course. We can always throw these at Bola.
Look at this! I'm quite saved! A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley.
Yes, go to my
Smashing!
camp.
Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
Alright. Bolo's safe. I think we should go back to camp, huh? He should be waiting for us there. I think I've looted this camp yet, have I? There's Volo. Alright, let's save and talk to him, see what he's got to say.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. You're mad. But tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
Alleged.
Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear, sweet gods! I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Bard with 9 lives. Okay, cool. Bolos decided to remain our camp. Having such a learned scholar nearby might be useful. And he gave us Blazer of Benevolence, which requires a bard, because nobody is a bard in my party. I mean, unless I make them a bard, I guess. I could technically hire hire a, like another camp follower. A hireling, I guess they're called in this context. I have to talk to... Where the hell is he? Withers. Where is Withers? Probably in here. With the magic mirror. Yep, there he is. I could technically hire a bard and have him join my party. But we really don't need one. Like, I pretty much count as... support. It's a support class on my own, even though I do quite a bit of damage as a paladin. Let's see if he's got anything to sell. I'm pretty sure he is
Good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
There we go. Great. Anything useful? Ooh. The Whispering Promise. Blessed Mercy. When you heal a creature, it gains a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. That's blessed, bro. That's some good stuff. Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. Let's see. Good. Black Pentacles, Bone Chill, Animate Dead. Well, he's got plenty of potions of animal speaking. You know what?
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable.
Let's just buy this stuff, huh? For once. Go ahead and buy this too. Bring Promise is going to be good for Shadowheart. Maybe even myself. Smother do. Restrained by dark tendrils, affected entity can't move and takes 3 to 18 bludgeoning damage per turn. Attack rolls against the affected entity have advantage, while the entity's attack rolls and dexterity saving throws have disadvantage. That's actually good, man. I haven't even used Detect Thoughts yet. Of course he's got instruments. I don't know if I have this one yet. I'm gonna have to search my packs. Isn't it called The Adventures of Tenebrix Morrow? Did we read this? The book is handwritten in a swinging scrawl. The red ink of an eager editor slashes through most of its contents. 2 inscriptions, each in a different hand, are scribbled inside the cover. V. Absolutely not. E. Well, that's a short letter. Dearest Elminster, while you may lack imagination, nymphs, I assure you, do not. Nor does the public that eagerly awaits this work. I will refrain from publishing this piece for now, but only that I may conduct a more extensive bout of research. Your friend these many years, Volothamp Gidarm, author, researcher, raconteur. I should look up that word. I wish I could... I don't know what it's called. I have to talk to Volo again and see what that book's called.
Ah, quite the cozy setup you have here.
Trade.
I'll just make myself comfortable.
The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrix Morrow, Volume 1. I feel like I have it, but you know what? We're gonna buy it. Because why not? Let's read this one. We haven't read this. This appears to be the barely legible notes of a work heavily in progress. Ghost, Banshee, Poltergeist, Spooky? With 3 question marks. 1 mugful ice. Half mugful distilled potato spirits. 3 thimbles citrus juice. Garnish with mint. It's a drink? What the hell? Okay. We're going to give these to Sir Gale. Put him in his little pack there. This goes to Shadowheart. This also goes to Shadowheart. Please. Heavy. At some point, he's gonna have to reduce his load, huh? Alright. Let's go back in our pack here. We'll add all of these books to... except this one. Split. Split. Ah, yeah, okay. Okay, so this is just stuff we have to sell. Nine, 6. That's kind of interesting. 7, 9. Oh, this is 9. This is 11. We got 2, 9, 6, 7, 11, and 11. We got 2 11, so we can take that out. Generally speaking, we can just look to see if there's any books that are next to each other that are exactly the same. Daring Dwergar, Enticing Elder. Yep, there we go. Bell Plague. Bell Plague. We got 2 of those books. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Volume 1. So we do have that one. Yeah, waste of money. Nymphs, specters, and spirits. Okay. Everything else is unique. So we've got all of these. They're just unique books and letters that we found on our trips here. Going to have to add this. Basically stuff that might come in handy later. So far. Actually, that might. We get that. Got our books. What's in here? Instruments, musical instruments. We'll eventually have unique musical instruments. This is extra armor and weapons. Just in case we get some new characters. This is a bunch of dies. We're leaving this in here. Ah, supply pack. Everything else can basically just be sold. Next time we have a long rest, of course. Which actually should be soon, because we want to make sure we take a long rest before we kill the next goblin leader. But we're going to keep exploring until we find what we want. Hey, they did kill a goblin. They killed one.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Maglubiet.
You know Maglubiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them. Good on ya. Don't matter to me if it's Shah, Garn, or my boy Maglubiet. It's about tradition. This upstart everyone's praising is gonna trample all over our gods and our faith. Makes me sick. They like feasting, fighting, and fornicating. Who doesn't? Absolute gives them that. Gotta know your place in the world, though. Maglubiet's kept us in line. That's what a god's supposed to do. You think this is funny? I'll be the one laughing when things turn ugly. Safer in here and out there.
That must be something that, like, if you were captured and you were in a cage, I think at some point you would consider that cage your home, maybe? So you'd probably feel safer in there. You'd be scared of change after a little while.
Proper nice that swamp was.
Longing for small spaces, stone walls hugging close, confining. There is a light here, in the tight space beneath the floor. Secret things that shine.
All here, any one of you casting aspersions on the absolute.
Aspersions.
Tear out your tongue and cram it up your faithless arse. Boss Ragslin weren't lying when he said anyone could join the Absolute's ranks.
Keep moving. Unless you're wanting a clubbing and drubbing.
Clubbing and a drubbing.
You're either with the Absolute or against her. Ain't no in between.
9, 19, and
We
15.
got the Absolute's might on our side. Someone speaks against her, just stick him like a pin.
With that kind of slander, I'll slice off their fingers and fry them for supper.
I just love it, finger fry.
If you're close enough to talk with me, then you're too damn close.
If I were you, I'd get me arse back to the party before somebody put me to work.
Who are you talking to?
This ain't the party, pal. We're working here.
You look like you could kick the ass of half the scrubs in here. Bunch of drunken layabouts. No me, though. I'm hard as they come. And I'm itching for another fight. Ha! Could do with more like you in my next raiding mob. Keep your blade sharp.
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible sacks of muck. Drow might need us anytime.
They've been comfortable since we've been here. I miss the swamp. What a nice says. Get your eye off my arse!
The village to the east. It's abandoned. It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Our prey is elsewhere. Well, that's Minthara for you.
A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and ban.
Then they're prepared to die.
Paladin Oathbreakers. To the camp. We haven't read this one. Maglubiet, your axe got broke. Your whips don't sting, your priests all croak. Show your face and we'll take your eyes, then chop you down to goblin size. The absolute will make you kneel, beg and grovel, bleed and squeal. Ah, it's a poem. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 7, the Valamor the Outcast, 52 years of age, human, paladin, oathbreaker. Given Valamor's reputation in Athkatla, the city she once called home, I met the former knight officer of the noble and exclusive order of the Radiant Heart with no small amount of trepidation. She has lived as an outcast for some years now, and the rumors of her character quite precede her. I spoke to one of the prelates of the order, who described her as a dreadful, sadistic traitor, warning me that to find her would be suicide, that she would kill me before I could speak a single word. He was wrong. When I finally tracked her down, we spoke for hours, and I left with her blessing to share her story. I will not disclose our meeting place, as the order punishes those who violate their vows with beheading. Of course, I regret it. Breaking an oath isn't going back on your word. It's not an ethical quandary. It wrenches out a part of your soul. Before I can call on angels to fight alongside me, I can banish fiends back to the hells and demons to the abyss, all with a thought and prayer. I lost my voice. I speak, but this isn't my voice. It's an echo, a whisper. Tell them this. Most days, I wish I died rather than breaking my oath. But I'd never take back what I did, what I refused to do. Damn the order. Service became dogma. Obedience was virtue. The question was sin. Justice and duty are uncomfortable bedfellows, and eventually they make bastards of us all. That's an interesting way of putting it. What happens if we look at the scrying eye?
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent.
Poke it.
You sense no reaction from the unblinking eye.
You have already failed me.
What if we poke it?
Doesn't seem to notice your presence.
Ah, that's it.
And now you dare to question me.
You see the eye what's it floating about? Best hope it don't take a fancy to ya. Unless you like playing hide and seek when you're trying to take a damp. It's a floating eye, mate. What do you reckon? Bloody spying on us. The bigwigs at Moonrise like to be involved, the drow says. Load of trollop. Just don't trust us to do what we do best. Killing things.
So this is Night Warden Minthara. Minthara is a companion, or becomes a companion, but only on a bad playthrough, pretty much. I think there's a way to recruit her as a part of the party. However, it's a little jarring because she expects evil deeds from you, that kind of thing. I don't know, it might be worth it to get her, but I'm also a paladin, so it might be better to wait to recruit Minthara as an actual evil playthrough. Maybe I'll do an evil playthrough at one point. Okay. Well, we've seen where Minthara is. We're gonna go
The forest.
over here.
Drow wants to know exactly
yeah.
where those adventurers came from. What are they doing? Hiding in trees? We'll smoke 'em out, no problem.
Watch your step down by the pens. Wargie's been getting fat on your kind lately.
I tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
Seen this mess? Flaming Fist Thuggo took a chunk out me arm last raid out. Fiercest thing about 'em was the wailing, till we put an end to it. Ain't none can stand against us now. Not with the Absolute in our corner.
Or one of them once.
What's next? I'll take this way.
I have such a headache. Moving in. The pride of the gate. Ah, excellent choice.
I wonder what...
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no...
Duh, you're all boring.
Calm and quiet, that's the way.
No rest for the wicked, I see. At least things have stayed interesting.
Can't afford to stay,
We're gonna save. We're getting rid of any of these war drums that we see, because these guys make them call people.
There's a time and a place for smashing, but it appears this isn't it. You're getting locked.
Good thing we saved. So I don't see how she would see that. Understand why she would see that. She wasn't facing us. Nobody was looking at me, so... I mean, as far as the mechanics of the game go. Obviously, somebody standing that close in real life. Alright, well, we're gonna have to get out of sneak. Yeah, she's looking right at us.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
Stop what?
Foul stench of slaughter turns suddenly sweet through the rat's nose. Blood smell, life smell. Not like the great hollow below, which smells only of death.
Steal something, or at the bollocks, will ya? I'm itching to throw someone in the brig. It'll be fun, I promise.
Alright, well, before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and do our long rest. Uh-oh. It's the owlbear cub. Woohoo! Alright.
Want bite? Food. Eat more!
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily.
No! Run!
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
Alright, let's do our potion. Alright. Our heals are going to be, like, super powerful now, man. We get Bless, and we get resistance to pretty much any physical damage. That's pretty hardcore, man.
Stop me yet. Have I been this way before?
Okay. I'm going to do my my thieving rounds real quick. I will meet back up with you guys in the same little position we're in, ready to continue on inside of the Saluna Chapel. Alright, done my rounds. Let's talk to Volo now. He's supposed to have an exclamation point over his head, but he lost it.
My good
should still work, I think.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
I remember this. I remember, but...
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
I hate watching this.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle
Pretty sure that would
on your optic.
kill me. Yeah, that would kill me.
I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way.
Yes, my eye, you fool.
Bust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Oh no. Eye it with my one eye.
Ice pick
Jeez.
closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
Bull, 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 bull.
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Yeah, I should be dead, so, but, yeah. Suspension of belief.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Yes, quite. But there is some mild trauma. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Bye, Volo. You fool. Well, at least we can see invisible creatures now. We probably look a little different, too. Curious. Well, I guess we'll find out in a cutscene. Okay.
Light on my feet.
Just get some big chunks. They can chew through the bones.
Do you think it was as well?
Always hungry, these boys.
those goblin kids again.
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
It's staying right here. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs. But first, 3 more stones. Make it nice and bloody.
Yeah! Hit his head! I want to hear more noises.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
All right. If you're gonna throw a tantrum about it, never seen someone so worked up over a stupid animal.
But I want to hear it squeal.
We'll be the ones squealing if we piss off the bear hugger. Hope you can control the furry bastard.
Good. Now they die.
Well, it's Halsin, so we're gonna have to attack the goblins. I don't like the idea of killing goblin kids, though. That's a little crazy.
Time for blood.
This will let me do 5. Except I really don't want to use...
No time like the present.
Damn. Poor goblin kids, bro. That's messed.
Forever dauntless. Making my move. use it wisely.
Why? That wasn't a jump. Why did that happen?
With haste.
Ad maiorem Dei Gloria.
I'm surprised it didn't do the lever.
time to waste. The witching hour. Step by step.
It's still taking damage just from the Spirit Guardians. There it goes.
No holding back. Let my enemies fall. Unleash me. Another day, another fight. If not over, then through.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I must admit, I didn't expect anyone would come to my aid. Who in their right mind would infiltrate a goblin-infested temple? Unless... that look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. Korga. This is my fault. I was her teacher. I will mourn her when I can. But there are other matters to attend to before that. Help me kill the leaders of this horde, save my grove, then I will help you. 3 deaths could win us peace. The Draumin Thara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
All right. Let's loot. Ooh, Linebreaker boots. Adrenaline rush once per turn. When you dash, you gain wrath for 2 turns. Sounds like something that would go on maybe on Karlach. I wonder if using Spirit Guardians will give Shadowheart lightning charges. That looks badass. You have a +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons for every turn this condition has remaining. Okay.
All right, what now?
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Is that blood?
Alright. Had to get rid of some of the dangerous stuff, huh?
How much farther can I go?
Animal friendship. Nice. Poor goblin kids. Doing an autosave. Your boss.
Bodies for the harvest.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems. It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe.
Crooked heart, huh? Who's that?
The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there is a... Basically, this is where you just get put in prison. If you were to get caught stealing or assaulting somebody. Just a moment. Okay. Just gonna go around and looting everything else, huh? Like it was a school at one point, or a study of some sort. I have to give Will... I might have to give Will the Absolute's Mark before I continue any further. So that way he can use these. Maybe. He doesn't really use him to steal, but the Bane is... That Bane is really good, though. I haven't read this yet. I got this when I was going around stealing with Asterion. During that little pause there. In this year, 9050 DR, there can hardly be a more prosperous and fortunate town than Phandalin. Phandelver's pact has brought prosperity to this land, splitting the wonders of Wave Echo Cave between gnomes and dwarves. The town now boasts thriving communities of both peoples living and working together in harmony. We have also tempted human spell weavers from all across the north to our town, who are happy to work side by side with the allies of Phandelver's pact. Mayor Alderleaf invites you to come and witness this miracle yourself. See the powers being uncovered in the Forge of Spells and the prosperity this power brings. I dare say Neverwinter will soon have a new rival for the title of Jewel of the North. Sounds like an interesting project. Stuff here.
What are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm the forest?
Drow wants to know exactly where those adventurers came from.
What are they doing? Hiding in trees? We'll smoke 'em out, no problem.
Come back.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Have a look at my mind. Well, in it.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
I wanted to destroy all of these. Sweet.
Oil to speak.
We didn't get caught.
No time to waste.
Excellent. You know, if you guys see any other war drums around, I don't know where they all are, so
I'd better take a peek.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue.
How about
Spike.
I'll stop following you, eh? How'd you like that?
kind of want to lure this guy off and kill him. Okay. Kind of wondering if I can...
Sorry to bother you, mistress. Got a message from the guard.
Examine. Thunder vulnerability. And then it's like resistant to just about everything else.
Back off.
Alright.
Can't give up now.
You attacked someone. Only the guards.
Just him, right?
No holding back. Enemies fall. Let me recite their demise.
Can't give up.
Good.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Charmed, I'm sure.
Have to wait till this thing comes back down here and then take it out. But it's probably going to call for help, so maybe I should...
Mind never quiet. They should all be running.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the absolute.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Need to find a way forward.
Ad maiorem Dei gloria!
No holding back. Two steps at a time.
Good. Got that.
Allow me to demonstrate. Onward.
Well, crap.
Need to act fast. Got to move.
Oh, no. Nope, can't do that. Okay. Loading up. We can't have our main character die like that. And besides, I was just trying to see if we could throw the eye, if we can get rid of the eye without it alerting everybody around. Because my main goal, I think I'm going to try to get Minthara to join our group. Which means we have to knock her out.
Ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the absolute.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Best be on my way.
Okay, we got slashing, piercing, bludgeoning. And immune to poison, immune to psychic, resistant to cold, and radiant damage? Dude, what the hell? The only thing it's vulnerable is thunder. Do we have anything that causes thunder damage? It does. Thunderous Smite does thunder damage. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's try it. How's it blind? We missed. Try it again. Well, we hit it.
Salutations.
Damn, bro. Thing's practically invincible, man.
Let's get on with it.
Dude, why? What? Okay, so we can attack it without alerting anybody. So long as it's no longer near anybody, I guess.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters.
Fight for the absolute.
Oh my gosh.
Sharp as ever.
It took 1 damage. Dude, what the hell? Okay. We're going to reload, and this time I'm going to try throwing it again, but this time we're going to do it at a distance. We're going to do it at a distance from anybody that has the ability to see us. That's what we'll do. I should be able to throw it pretty far. This should be fine. Throw.
Looks that way, but scouts said they had something moving around out there. Something big.
It worked. Oh. Okay. Dude, we'll take it. Why didn't we do that to begin with?
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the absolute.
Okay, so that's... Okay, that's interesting. I did not think of that. Can't really call that a murder, though.
to save the former.
Alright, so 15 health.
The village to the east.
I think we can take out that one quite easily.
Moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
What are they doing? Hiding in trees? We'll smoke 'em out, no problem.
Gonna have to wait until Zerga leaves.
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to
That's what
die
I'm looking for right
the
there.
absolute.
We just gotta wait for Zerga down here to
the only
leave.
thing they're good at.
Prisoners lost a lot of blood, your ladyship. Still ain't talking.
Tell them to stop cutting him. We need him alive. Break his bones instead. Start with the fingers.
That prisoner's long gone. What the hell are you getting your information, Zerga?
Prisoner'll talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. It's Spike's.
Looking at me all strange. Right. What do they need to be looking at any of us for, is what I'm saying? We're all on the same side. Although we're gonna set the true
What are
soul.
we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to quit.
Coming back or what, buddy?
Your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Good, that's
The
like...
village to the east. It's abandoned.
Ah, crap. I didn't go fast enough. Alright, let's load it up again.
Can't risk being in open view.
Alright, this time we're going to push and then immediately take the stairs.
You attacked someone. Only the gun.
Did I attack all? Got all of them. Well, we should be able to do this. It's just a little bit disappointing. Damn it. No, I know what to do. We're gonna reload one more time. Sorry, guys. This time I know what to do, because we destroyed the war drum in the other room, so they can't really contact us. We can just kill them. They can't really contact their friends, rather. We can just kill them. And it shouldn't alert all of the goblins. It should only... We shouldn't have any issues with this.
Have I been this way before?
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Damn. Zerga, you wander everywhere.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring.
Okay, so once they all get in the center again like that, I'll have Will throw the void bulb, which will pull all of them in together. I'll have Shadowheart immediately turn on her Spirit Guardians. Okay. I was like clicking. Nothing was happening.
I'm just saying.
There we go.
Those eyes.
Come on.
Again. Do you want to become spider food?
All of us. Boom. That's about as good as it's gonna get right there.
Where am I needed?
Attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Okay. Got everything we need there. We're gonna do this real fast. Actually, we didn't.
His tongue.
If you don't
Good.
have a tongue,
Okay.
you can't tell us nothing.
Okay, we're all together. That's what I want. 15. Ooh, shit. Okay. Pop open Gale's bag here. Bag of goodies. Cast spell. Nah, this is gonna be better. pop on your spirit guardians.
Well, so much.
Yeah.
Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
No gloom, all doom.
Good. There we go. Brighton can't move. There we go. Now hopefully...
Despite everything.
Yes! Good. Nobody else was alerted to it. That's what I like to see.
Wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons, I would follow.
You had heroism on? How did you get heroism? Ah, because we used a Channel Oath spell, that's why.
I'm not supposed to be wounded.
Packed up. Pushing on.
Funny thing, we can probably take out most of these guys, like, individually by luring them off. So we need to find if we have any war drums, which we do. There's some war drums there.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent 'em.
Aye, might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Let me work my magic.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent 'em.
Aye, might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Let's explore.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who
Thinking
sent 'em.
maybe we could.
Might be we'll pay him a visit in return.
Can we lock
That'll be
this?
some real fun.
Nope, we can't lock it. Okay.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun.
I almost started pounding on the drawer.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent 'em.
Aye, might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Everybody still has some spell slot.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Even she's got spell
Bloody
slots.
racket.
Not the ones we want.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh?
I think we could still kill them all though. 9, 9,
Aye,
19,
might be we'll pay
19.
him a
What
visit
do you
in
got?
return.
15.
That'll be some real fun.
15. We can do it.
pride of the gate.
What's next, I wonder?
It's odd that it's resistant to radiant damage, don't you think? Vulnerable to fire, so that's good.
Aye, so much
Alright,
fun.
we're gonna save it.
Thieves almost got past.
We got him now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent
Should
them.
explain your vandalism before anything else gets broken. Like your skull.
So much fun that those thieves almost got past.
Alright, let's see here.
On the victor's path. Finding my way. May the dice roll in my favor. Certainly. No time for mercy.
Very good. Bless and Blade Ward. Everybody's got Bless. Well, we all have Bless. I just gave her Bless. But she would have given everybody Bless and Blade Ward with that. That's awesome.
On my way.
Nice.
On the victor's path. I've found my mark. Battle of wits. Nothing hurts anymore.
All right, let's loot everybody.
pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones. That's curious.
Burrow hole, huh?
Your desire? And these things have stayed interesting. Dream in red.
Everybody's looted.
I applaud your taste.
Mage
Ready
How many die today?
Good to know.
How many die tomorrow?
Alright, now here's the real test. Let's see if we can... If we have aggroed everybody else. I don't think we have, though.
Forward.
Honestly, this is kind of good training. Yeah, there we go. This is good training because we need to be able to take out enemies without alerting everybody. And that means we're gonna have to do that later on in the game too, most likely. So if we're learning how to do this, this should help us out the rest of the game too. Alright. We need to take a long rest because we're basically out of...
It was ripe with magic.
My faith protects
We're
me.
basically out of spell slots. Unless there's like somebody like we can take out individually.
This way.
Actually, I have an idea.
You have mine.
Probably would help.
Adventure awaits.
Is if we lure a couple individual people down this way. And close the door. Yep. So just that. Come back. There we go. Close the door. Back.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
I'm not too worried about it.
This is my time.
Well, that's one way to do it. I think it's so funny that that works, man. You just kind of take out one or two at a time.
To new horizons.
Alright, so it's not working entirely. Like Ribbo.
Still in control. Just. Ready and willing.
What am I to do? Onward then.
What to do?
Let's get on with it.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are...
Alright. Kill Ribbo, please. Ooh, damn. Ooh, Ribbo's got some dodge.
A rough tempest I will raise. Let's get going. Looking ahead. I have such a headache. If not over, then through.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
Lovely little pick-me-up.
Honestly, I'm not really too worried about the rest of these guys. Go stage ourselves next to Minthara. Now we're gonna go ahead and do a long rest. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here for the night. We're going to do a little long rest, and then that'll be it. And then we'll pick it up on the next video. I think on the next video will be our last time in the Goblin encampment. We should be able to kill the last 2 bosses since we've done everything else. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely did, so... like and subscribe and all of that stuff, you know. We'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.